I'm sorry if I'm coughing a lot in this video. This is going into 3 weeks now that I have this coughing and an ongoing fever, on and off fever. Sometimes I'm okay. The fever mostly comes on in the night and sometimes during the day. Last Friday, I was feeling so weak and dizzy. I had chills all over my body. And Thursday I was good. And then Friday, I get up and I just feeling weak, dizzy. And then throughout the day, I realized I had fever. And the constant coughing. It's like every time I cough, my body aches so much. Now I'm starting to think that, oh my God, this seems like it is more than the flu. Why would a flu or a fever would be going on for 3 weeks? Why? So I'm gonna try and make this video and hope I don't cough too much, because when I cough too much, then my voice gone. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I am going to talk about a touchy topic, and this topic is money. And the reason why I decided to talk about this topic is because of what someone said to me, and I am going to say this to say that sometimes you will see people doing their daily life, doing whatever they have to do to survive, and they too have their own problems. They too are going through situations. Not because they don't tell you, that doesn't mean that all is well. Sometimes you see some persons, they look so happy, they're smiling a lot, but behind closed doors, they're shedding tears. Behind closed doors, they are not happy. Behind closed doors, they cannot sleep. Behind closed doors, the signs of depression resurface, or they surface. What I'm going to talk about is the habits of the poor man, or everyday spending habits of poor people, man, woman. It can even include myself too, because sometimes we make plans and we make budget and we just don't stick to it. I'm not picking on anybody, I'm just sharing a story, sharing my scenario. Before I get into the video, let me just say that I am not rich. I don't have any money. I work a minimum wage job and I leave Jamaica and I come to Trinidad. I'm surviving. I want to strive, but I'm not rich. I don't reach a striving state of my life as yet. Recently, you know that I walk off my job, so yeah. I don't have anything as best friend. I have colleagues and associates. Right now, I am not in a position to lend nobody any money, and furthermore, I don't have any money to lend anybody. You will not see me every week or every month in long tips and hair in my back and toenails and the latest fashion I am in it. I am not like that because I have other objectives, I have other priorities. Whatever a next man wants to do, that is their business. I don't business with what the next person wants to do. I do what I want to do and you do what you want to do. But when you fall on hard times, don't come to me. I cannot help you. I cannot help you financially. If you need financial help, go to the bank. My apartment is a dry weather apartment because whenever it rains, my apartment converts to a river. And guys, if you need to see that video, I will post the video. Just said post in the comment section and I will post it. I have made that video like over a year now and it is still here hidden on YouTube. It's just for me to release it. So if you want to see that video, just said post in the comment section and I will post it. I'm a little embarrassed about the situation and I know a lot of persons will have something to say negative regarding that video, because you know how people are. You leave Jamaica and this is what you leave Jamaica come to. So that is one of the reasons why I haven't posted the video. So let's get into the video of today based on what I'm going to discuss and what I have just shared with you. But before I get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe and turn on that post notification so that you will know whenever I post another video. The video of today, the poor man's spending habit. Everybody go through financial hardship in their life, and the poor people worse. They are going to feel it more than anybody else. They already don't have anything. So when difficult situation comes, you're just going to have more stress and challenges to their present condition. Insufficient income can cause a lot of financial strain on people or on persons. I have insufficient income I was in a minimum wage job, but I let it work for me, as I said, based on my lifestyle, and I just want to thank God for that, because I know how to live. I know how to survive, but I need to pass that stage of surviving and striving. I've been surviving all my life, so I need to strive now. But if you're not striving as yet, just continue to survive and work on that pattern that leads to striving. Don't go with the flow and you know you cannot manage the flow. The number one bad spending habits for poor people, for people with little or no money, living beyond your means. Living beyond your means, or some people say keeping up with the Jones. Every fashion or everything that come into style, you want to be into it. You want to be a part of it. You want to match up. You want to be an equalizer, and you know you cannot afford it. And you're doing these things and you do not have a budget. You might be working, you're not budgeting, you're just spending and spending and spending, and then little by little you realize the money finished. People would say, no, I just get paid and I buy this and I buy that and the money finished. In reality, it's true, but at the same time, if you were monitoring what you were spending that money to do, you would realize that you're already overspending or you're going over your budget. Because you're not doing that, you're just taking the money and spending. In no time, it finished and you just cannot track where or how or when you spend the money. All you know is that the money finished. Working, that is the number one thing that you should always budget for. Your rent and food. Food is essential. Shelter is essential. So you need to budget for that. You need to go to work, because if you don't go to work, you cannot get money. So you have to budget for your transportation. And even if you have somebody dropping you to work or picking you up from work, at least still budget for that transportation costs, because you don't know when that person will change their mind or when something bad will happen and that person just cannot come to pick you up or take you to work. So still budget for that. And even if you still get that pick up or drop off at work and you already budget for it, don't just go and spend the money like that. Put it down for Mr. Rainy Day. And when Mr. Rainy Day comes, nobody don't know when it's coming. It just hit us so. And Mr. Rainy Day is unexpected expenses. Sometimes you might want to go to a little party, you might want to go on vacation, but those things are secondary. Yes, it is important, but it is secondary. So first you have to think about what is primary, which is your shelter, which is your food, and of course your health. Because if you're not eating properly, you cannot work. So you have to factor in food, and not just any food, but good food, and you can get good food in the market. You don't have to go and buy overpriced food in the restaurant. You can get good fruits and vegetables in the market and prepare your own food and take it to work with you depending on the circumstances. At least you know what is going into your body and you know what you put into your food. So if anything goes wrong with your stomach, you can easily trace it. You cannot be living beyond your needs when you don't have financial security. You have to find ways to save. And if you can invest, you invest. I can't invest, but I do save whenever I can save. I have to forget about the long extensions. I have to forget about the long nails. I have to forget about all the nice clothes. I have to forget about all the nice events and activities that are taking place in town, close to me or wherever, because I just don't have the money for that. Yes, I might have money, but the money that I have is not for that. And if I never budget for something, I am not going to spend my money for it unless it is an emergency. Look at me right now. I'm supposed to do my hair, and I take off my wig and I'm going to put it on. I take off my wig for my hair to breathe, and I'm going to put it on right back and hit the road with it on Monday. And 2 weeks ago I take it off and I wash it and I put it back on. And this week now I take it off again and let my hair and my scalp and everything breathe, and then I'm putting it on back again. By Christmas I might get myself a new one, and that new one will take me up to summer. And after summer I might get that and another one for maybe September, and that one for September will take me back to Christmas. And if you are watching previous videos, you know that I have this wig over 5 years, so I said let me just utilize it so you can see that I am not a fussy or a trendy person. Who has a wig for 5 years put down and not use it? me. So I decided to use it now, so I'm going to use it until it finish. When I can't use it no more, it will be finished. The second mistakes that poor people make. When I use the word poor people, is like a stigma, and I don't want to draw any stigma to anybody. Or should I use a different word? Should I say less financially able? Because I am poor too, and I don't want anybody to think that I'm picking on them. The second mistake that poor people make is not investing in themselves or investing in yourself. Investing in yourself, as I normally say, is not all about going to university, learn a skill, something that is marketable, something that can bring in an income for you. Sometimes you have to improve your education. As I was saying in one of my previous videos, what worked 5 years ago may just not work now. So you have to keep on relearning, unlearning, and keep yourself marketable and keep yourself competitive. You don't have to go to university and sign up for a master's or a degree program, but you can learn on-the-job skills. Right now in Google have this free university where you can go and sign up for skills, anything that has to do with digital marketing. And there's a lot of online classes where you can do these courses as well and get certified, and you can use these skills to earn an income. While resources may be limited, resources like money, your money may be limited, my money is limited, but you have to find ways to invest in yourself, because if you don't invest in yourself, knowledge is power, and if you don't have the knowledge, how are you going to learn when technology and everything keeps changing day after day? I have a degree in business management and marketing. A lot of people thought, or a lot of people think, that I don't have any education because I'm doing entry-level jobs, but if that is what is available and that is what you can get, what are you going to do? Sit down and depend on somebody and get up every day and say, beg you this, beg you that. You can't help me with this, or you can't help me with that. Do it until something better come your way. But my degree in marketing don't have any use today. It's useless. Because the things that I learned in marketing, the things that I had learned in marketing, those things are not relevant. They are not significant today, because now it's all about social media marketing. It's all about AI, digital marketing, and those stuff which I've never learned during my time in marketing. So if I want to work in the marketing industry, I have to go back and learn these skills. So I said, I am willing to learn these skills, but if I learn these skills, I will apply it to my business. And that is why I said I want to start a business for myself, more than go and learn these skills and then apply it to an next man business. Apply it to my business. It's my self-growth, it's my self-development. Invest it in my own thing. I don't know of any other country in the Caribbean, but Trinidad and Tobago, they have free education, goes right up to a first degree. Right up to university, you can go to school free. And sometimes when I see some persons don't want to go to school, I'm like, why? It is free. All you have to do is just register and then just turn up to class. That's all you have to do. And depending on which program you're studying, the government also give you a stipend. And I'm like, why these people don't utilize it? Why? Invest in yourself, learn a skill, go back to school, utilize whatever resources government gives to you. Just do something with your mind, with your hand, do something that you know you can get back a return out of it when you finish doing whatever you're doing. The third mistake that poor people make, like myself, because I'm including myself and I don't want anybody to think that I'm picking on them, is a lack of clear financial goals or financial directions. You just get up every day, you work and you eat. You just go to work day after day, year after year. You get to pay every week or every month, and you just party and just have fun and you just enjoy yourself. That's it. You don't have any long-term goals. Somebody asks you about your long-term goals, you don't know. You don't think about long-term goals because you're saying, you know what, after I buy food and I pay my rent, I don't have any money left. So what type of long-term goals am I supposed to think about? No matter how little my money is, I always try to save. And sometimes I will save and emergency will come my way and I have to go back in my saving. At least I have something saved. What if I didn't have anything saved? What would I do in the form of emergency? And and they always come. Unexpected too. That's why they are called emergencies. You know, sometimes in life gets so challenging, and every day, just one place every day and not moving year after year, day after day. In the one place and you're not moving, and you stay in the same place until you reach a senior citizen and you die in the same position. Just stay there, so like a Johnny cake, and you're not moving. Is there something wrong with you? Something must wrong with you. Everything in the world is changing. Everything around you is changing, and you're still sitting down in the same place, not doing nothing, or still doing the same thing year after year, day after day, and you're not seeing any growth, and you're still doing it. Somebody can love you so much or care so much about you to encourage you and tell you that you need to change up your strategy, because maybe you don't know what you're doing, or maybe you're totally lost to reality. You're just in a world by yourself doing your own thing. Number fourth and final, the fourth reason why some persons make bad financial decision is they refuse to acknowledge that unexpected costs will arise. How could you be living your life every day, going on day by day, and you're not thinking that you might have some unexpected expenses, some unexpected, activities, things you never planned for, unforeseen? Well, your life would be so smooth. Sometimes when these expenses hit you, you have nowhere to turn. If you don't have money, you reach rock bottom, as they say. You don't know what to do. And you know what that leads to? You have to run to somebody else. And nothing is wrong with running to somebody else, but why not build a credit at the bank or the credit union? And when you need little financial help, you go there and you borrow a little money and build your credit at the same time, little by little. More than going to Dick, Tom and Harry and everybody to tell them your business to get a little money. And when you finish tell them your business, they don't give you any money. And then they use it against you. Why you don't do something like that? For example, you might have a car. A car or motor vehicle, they come with unexpected expenses. Your vehicle might be working so well, everything good. And then all of a sudden, it just stop working or start giving some serious problem. Worse if it is engine problem. Money. Sometimes you might be healthy, and then when you look, something happen and you're sick so bad. Medication, more money, that things you never planned for. Even in your home, sometimes the appliance in your home, they're working so good, and all of a sudden you didn't do anything to it, and then it just stop working. Your washing machine not working anymore. It making noise, but it's not spinning. It making noise, but it is not washing. You need a repairman. Money. Unexpected expenses. Money. Legal issues. Maybe you need a lawyer. Money. Any type of legal issue. Sometimes you need somebody to help you to fight that case. Money. Based on global issues that are happening all over the world these last days, nobody knows when they will lose their job. Managers, CEOs, directors, everybody, sometimes they have a challenging time to keep the doors of their business open so that they too can make some money, so that they can pay their workers. And if they are not making any money to pay their workers, they have to cut costs. It's the persons at the bottom of the ladder. Those are the ones that they start with, the ones at the bottom. And they will go higher and higher and higher till eventually they close door. They lose their job. And when you lose your job, you have to be fighting so hard to get another job. And in times like these, depending on your age, there is age discrimination. So yes, you might be healthy, fit and strong. And if you're not within certain age bracket, you cannot get a job, because most business places will tell us straight out, we want young people. The same work that the young people are doing, the older ones can do it too. But that is the culture of their job. They want young people. And if they don't want you, what are you going to do? If they don't need you, what are you going to do? That is why you have to budget for rainy day, no matter how small it is. Yes, there are times I find myself in situation where I have to reach out to other persons, and when I reach out to people, the answer 99.9 of the time is no, or I don't have it. So when people reach out to me, it's the same. Go to the bank. When I want, nobody helps. So when they want, I can't help either. And sometimes they even want more than what I am earning. So that is our next red flag. The path to financial mobility and growth require a lot of patience, a lot of diligence, and a lot of support, and of course a lot of knowledge, because if you don't have the knowledge, how would you know to do certain things? And if you're not disciplined, how would you save? How would you invest? By avoiding common mistakes and working step by steps towards your financial goal, steady progress can be made to achieve one's financial goal. Guys, let me know what you have to say regarding this situation or regarding this information in this video in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Adios.